Sorry, boy. Ichiko-chan isn't here today. Or are you here to see me instead?
Technically true.
Actually, Lala-chan, as it turns out, I really am here to see you for reasons of the plan! Last episode, the whole time we were just confused and lacked confidence and didn't quite know where we were going. Now
like normal.
You don't have to point it out quite like that, but yeah, you're right. But now we've got everything figured out. We're gonna go ahead and prioritize other than Chihaya, which we amazingly still haven't had a chance to because of all the bad weather, we're going to prioritize doing all the jobs to get a bunch of Mementos targets so we can hit Mementos really hard. Off screen, of course, but that won't be this episode. So, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm We Squared.
I'm the Opinionator. You probably knew those things already. Let's get to work. So, I wonder who it is that we're going to talk to.
Right?
Oh wait, no, this is actually an event one, I bet.
I think so.
Well, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the customers to arrive, so good luck. Lala seems busy.
Is that bag on the chair moving?
Oh, don't worry about it, darling. I've already given my permission.
Oh.
Hey, there's a customer who's all alone, as well as no other options. You should go check up on him. Oh, no, I do have options. Okay. Well, I'm not going... Oh, come on. Shouldn't it put their, Like, I've already talked to him, so shouldn't it keep his name?
Did he give his name?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but
Me
whatever.
either. I guess so.
All right, scary-looking man. You know anything about any full names for a trip into Mementos?
I don't know what you're talking about. Lala seems busy.
Yeah, Lala does seem busy.
If you're not doing anything more important right now, then you're talking to me. Was
What?
that a statement? Did I just speak English?
No, he's parroting Morgana.
Man.
This customer is so rude.
Like-
I hate him.
Like, the camera pans in on his face, and he's got, like, just those little, like, black dots and a smiley face. Like, a really simple-looking face drawn on him.
Oh, okay, I listened to him to the end without running away. How is that man so intense?
I'm a mafia member.
Well, if you didn't succumb to the intense vibe he gives off, you got more guts than you... Hey, this wasn't really what we were supposed to try to have happen, but okay.
Maybe it happens after?
If at all.
Okay. Here we are. Good evening.
Oh my, you look quite exhausted. Here, have a seat. Don't worry, I'll make everything all better. So, your boss has been bullying you again?
As soon as I talk back, he makes sure I know I'm lower than him. He insinuates he'll demote me.
You know, I always see these sorts of, like, bartenders, customer relationships in fiction, but in my own experience, it's... Never seen anything like that. But I don't go to bars, so...
I'm sure in a real bar, there's far too many people to have this kind of, like, one-on-one. The bartender's gotta take care of everyone.
It'd be really interesting if it's true, and maybe it even is, but it's just...
I've never been to a bar. You've been more times than I have.
They're just loud, and you don't really get anything out of it, and everything costs too much.
Yeah.
I mean, you can watch TV at home, and you can drink at home, so... Maybe this means I'm actually a kind of a sad individual? I don't know.
Screw people! After that, I'll overhear him talking about me, calling me useless while I'm at work, and everything I've done, all the results I'm getting, somehow he's taking all the credit.
That is the worst kind of workplace abuse. I cannot believe that man.
So many people have quit because of stress, and yet the higher-ups all ignore it. Of all the terrible bosses I could get in the world, why did mine have to be Shinsuke Kishi?
What, did you say Shinsuke Kishi? Let me write that down so I don't forget.
Hey Lala, I wish those phantom thieves could do something and help me with this.
Yes, sir! Like how? Are you going to ask them to steal all your stress away?
Oh no, Lala-chan, I saved that for you. No, I guess it's impossible, but it's nice to think about.
Oh, you! Hey, did you hear that? Isn't that exactly what we're here for? Let's steal his stress. No, we can't steal stress, but we might be able to steal what's causing his stress.
I mean, in a way, that's correct.
I'm no good at euphemisms.
And now we never have to work here again!
Mission accomplished! Actually, this may be good for stats.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, thanks for your help. A minor like you should probably not be seen at an establishment like this. Oh yes, you were speaking with Yasutora-chan today, right? He seems like he always wanted to be a narrator working in the video game industry. Well, he's a scary-looking man. I'm surprised you could hold a conversation with him. You really were quite bold to be able to talk to him. I was impressed by what I saw.
Ma'am, I fight demons in another dimension.
Oh, you. Here's your pay. Keep up the good work. Oh my god, this is not what I need! We have to work at the flower shop at least twice, I'm sure, before it actually happens.
Hey, Jiro, do you want to go hang out at the flower shop tomorrow?
What the hell? I will be on standby at your place again. Every time I come, you never want anything to do with me. But you didn't get that many points with me last time, so I may be able to talk you into this event today. Interesting. Life of a Painter, DVD, Sharon, art, whatever.
Your enthusiasm knows no bounds. Because it's not there.
You know, I think I'll actually see if Yusuke's going to go up. I might take him up on it. It'd be a free way to...
That's true.
Get some stats, I guess.
Hey.
It is always raining. It's like it's the rainy season or something. We will never, ever, ever be able to spend time with Chihaya.
It might not be raining this evening.
That's right, but she's the person we need to spend time with the most, and we can't, and it sucks. Well, sure enough, Yusuke's going up next time, and since we found out from you guys, thank you so much for explaining the mechanics of this game, we found out that points don't accumulate, like they don't stick.
They don't carry over, so
they don't carry
pointless.
over. Right, so that means there's no point in hanging out with Yusuke. So, Flower Shop, which we will probably not show you. Gotta get those Mementos targets, yo! Flowers! My god, Billy, you were right! The rain stopped! Chihaya!
Yay! Are you free today? From fortune telling to verifications, I offer many services. I'll be waiting at the usual spot.
Oh, man, we only have to do this 74 more times in order to be able to boost Confidant points. I still think it's ridiculous that Sojiro gets more points from praying for him at the shrine than he does by actually hanging out with him.
I sense that you have trouble with women, like meeting up to do their Confidant events. There was a woman last time, too. Wait, is that...
A cat in my bag, it sure is.
Anyway, please be careful. Stab.
I heard that stab, ma'am.
Good evening. This is your first time coming to my stand, yes?
A colleague of mine recommended you. He said you can help fix my problems. Is that right?
Yes.
Of course. Fate is... absolute.
Optimism. So, the thing is, I'm engaged to be married. Next spring, I'll be tying the knot with a friend I've had since all the way back in preschool.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
So what do you need a reading for, then?
So what's worrying you? Is it the date of the ceremony? Or perhaps the location of your honeymoon?
No, it's not like that. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to get married. The truth is, the president of one of our major business partners has offered me her daughter's hand.
What?
So this is what it means to be weighed down by societal obligations.
Yeah, this is crap. Do you think it would be bad if I declined that president's offer? Oh god, my career.
Please relax. The divine power will bring us your answer.
I have so much faith in it.
Well, we know it's real.
Well, I assume it's going to be like the last time where Jito is going to be like, everything you're saying is full of crap.
Probably.
Do this instead.
Yes, I've seen everything. My, it seems you will face financial ruin if you decline.
No. Does this mean breaking off my engagement is the only option?
Nakamura-san, this may be a good time to demonstrate your powers, please.
More like your, air quote, powers. You got anything, loser? is the way she comes from, you know.
This man is bound by the fetters of societal obligation. How should he move forward?
Follow your heart. What's important is that you are happy in the end. Completely devoting yourself to your career and advancing in it may make you happy.
At what cost?
If that were the case, then you would know that here. If you will have regret, it is better to have regrets about missing an instant chance to gain more power in your career.
Right.
But you'll still be able to do that in the future, but you only have one chance to marry your childhood sweetheart. If you don't marry your childhood sweetheart, no matter what happens in your career, you will regret it for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should do.
Oh, that's a wonderful suggestion. Well, I guess anyone could have come up with that answer. Incidentally, what would you say to make him choose his childhood friend?
Okay, let me just repeat everything I said. So, she'll be sad if you break it off. Why get complicated?
Yeah.
Keep it concise.
I expect he already knows that. Please reconsider your answer. Unless you want to be cursed by the divine power.
What, are you serious? You just didn't like that idea?
That's kind of lame. I mean, 2 is just wrong.
Okay, well, thieves may steal her away. How about that? I don't even know what that means.
Thieves? She's not a child.
I thought it was stupid, too. Wait, you really think someone else would try to go after her? Huh. I guess guys would line up to date such an amazing girl.
There you go.
Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. The only one who can make her happy is me. I was a fool for hesitating, even for a moment. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I'm going to marry her. Thank you so much.
It's happened again. So you have altered fate once more. His fortune now states he will be quite successful. I had questioned your powers, but this is the 3rd time, which is the charm, as they say. I have no choice. I must accept that fate can, in fact, be changed.
Hey, you're capable of learning.
You've proven that to me.
I mean, honestly, the cynical doom and gloom stuff, it's not like that's wrong necessarily.
Right.
But, you know, the thing about choices and decisions that you have to make, they both have their advantages and their disadvantages. And it's up to the person themselves to decide what the value of those advantages and disadvantages are.
And as a sign of thanks for showing me the truth, I'll provide a special fortune service for you from now on.
Yeah, it's the money one, but that's kind of useless for us.
You know, I never thought it was possible to change destiny. Are you perhaps a psychic?
No, that's not quite it, but if it's easier to think of that way until you figure out inevitably that I'm one of the Phantom Thieves, then yes. Saw. Who knows? Maybe I am.
A wink. Actually, no. Such powerful people do not exist in this world.
Hey, everything you know is wrong, right?
You may oversee changes in fate, but purposefully altering one's destiny is impossible.
Rather, purposefully altering one's destiny is the way you live life.
Well, you know, that is why I'll forever be a monster.
I mean, I'm really interested in this. I realize that, like, what I'm spouting is really just, like, sort of the gobbledygook, like, free will, overly optimistic line, but I mean, it's true, you know?
She probably told the fortune of someone, and it was bad, and so they went to extremes, and it ended even worse for them.
I'm sure
she didn't believe that she could help them, and was just like, no, it's fate, and so they did something crazy in response.
Another possibility is she believed in someone and wanted them to succeed and didn't want to tell them the bad reading that she got, so she told them the good reading instead, and then it happened.
I see.
And then she was like, my God, it's my fault that happened.
Yeah.
But I bet one of those two things that we said is probably
true.
Close.
Yeah.
I mean, a monster? She's obviously extremely guilty.
My, it's gotten so late. I should start packing up for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, okay?
I mean, she obviously really wants to help people, and she appears to have psychic powers.
Somehow.
So, you know, may as well, and that's what she uses to make her living, so. You use the skills you possess.
Ours are playing video games.
Flowers! Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting something was actually going to happen this time. So it's been dangerous because of the assault
yeah.
from the Mementos that... What? What happened? Words.
You've been around plants so long, you forgot how to talk.
Haven't you heard? There have been quite a few assaults. Just the day before yesterday, a man was hospitalized after getting attacked by someone.
Jesus.
It's terrible. It's rumored that a famous thug from around here named Taizo Naguri did it. But the police can't handle the situation without any proof. Honestly, I've been worried too. I only take the main roads home even if it takes a bit longer. Maybe the Phantom Thieves could do something about him since the police have their hands tied. Excellent! Mission accomplished! We have been really concerned about wasting time just about with the flower shop.
Right? Now we don't have to do it ever again!
Though, I guess it really is good for improving your kindness.
Yamauchi said he's gonna go drinking at that Monja restaurant.
Man, that's fantastic! I like how we were like, oh no, we have to waste our time doing various activities instead of hanging out with Confidant.
But actually, it's kind of worked out pretty well.
We've like gotten it in one just about every time, and then finally we even get this from the last sort of floating event. So great!
Right. You'll go with me to help investigate undercover, right? Yeah, of course.
I kind of don't have a choice, so let's do it.
All right, I'm counting on you.
I mean, the sooner we get it out of the way, the better.
The teacher who's with him has shit on me too. Sorry, but I'm gonna be hiding in the bathroom, my preferred place to be.
You know, we only make it a gag because you do!
Please, Jiro. Just leave your phone on so I can hear what they're saying. Wow, you can really hold your liquor, Yamauchi.
I've had some experience. Back in my college days, we'd rent a yacht for the weekend and have massive parties.
You're kind of an entitled douchebag.
I must say, though, the sake's been tasting particularly sweet lately. Why am I so sinister? This is kind of ridiculous.
Well, you're a mini Kamoshida. No surprise there. Things have been much calmer without Kamoshida. Those were some real dark times for Shujin, though, huh? But now that he's gone, you finally get the chance you deserve, Yamauchi.
Don't flatter me. He had his strengths, sure, but because of him, our volleyball team will be forever scarred. That's right. Sitting drinking at a restaurant, complaining about high school sports. Like, what? The only real option now is to abandon it completely. There has to be a way to bring Shujin back into the limelight, though. That's where I come in. Evil plotting about high school sports, I suppose. Even more ridiculous.
You mean with the track team, right?
The students who went through so much hardship under Kamoshida rise again with a caring new advisor. It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. Despite my lack of track and field knowledge, I'll form a tight bond with the students. I'll be the protagonist of my very own tearjerker. And of course, all the praise for reviving them will go to me and not any of them. Their incredible, loving advisor. I'll have to hire a great coach if I want to pull this off, though.
Aren't you going to be the coach?
I don't know anything about it, so I couldn't really do anything.
So you're going to pretend to coach them while someone else does all the legwork. Amazing, Yamauchi! Clearly I'm a mini you, thus making me a mini Kamoshida.
Mini Kamoshida. I like that. Such stunning achievements will look great when it's time to hand out bonuses. I am petty, crappy, and evil.
What a scumbag!
Everything in this entire world is corrupt and terrible. But I'm not gonna stop there either. I'll publish books, give motivational speeches, commission my own manga. Okay, actually, rather than just being like an overly cartoonishly evil villain, this is kind of passed into delusion, don't you think?
Right?
I mean,
what about all the troublemakers on the team? I've heard that Nakaoka kid is especially bad.
Nakaoka? Oh, you mean the one who asked him to bring the pre-Kamoshida coach back? Don't worry. I've already taken care of him.
Oh, does he sleep with the fishes?
Yep. There's this other boy on the team, Takeshi. He doesn't really excel in much anything. Well, I said I'd make him the new captain if he could get rid of that troublemaker Nakaoka.
I see.
I might have mentioned something about how Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, too. Subtly, of course. I'm always subtle.
And what ended up happening?
By the way, who's this kid? And why is he listening intently to our conversation with his phone on the table?
You're just imagining things.
Oh, you're right.
Takes off a mask, it's Ryuji in disguise. Haha, gotcha!
Apparently, Takeshi chased him away. The plan worked perfectly. Interestingly, I remember Nakaoka had said, like, what if I really was working with Kamoshida?
Yeah.
And the best part is, not only are Takeshi's parents loaded, but his mother's the president of the PTA.
Oh my god!
Who
This
would
is
have
horrible!
Who would have known? Coaching high school sports makes you rich and famous.
I see. He'd make a great pawn.
My plans will always work because they're exceedingly realistic. No, nothing like him could ever captain a successful championship-winning team. He may have to have an unfortunate accident at practice one day.
Oh my god!
This is ridiculous!
Would you like me to refill your order of puppies?
Hey, why don't you just say your full name so we can take care of this, sir?
Right?
But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience. Incidentally, person who is nameless, I'm considering growing out one of those old-timey mustaches and waxing it so I can twirl in it. Seems like it would fit me.
You're incredible. I'm just making his voice more dopey each time.
Damn it.
That effing asshole!
I know there's nobody who can actually be that pathetically horrible about high school sports, right? Right?
If we don't do something quick, Yamauchi's gonna get rid of Takeshi too. God damn it.
So here's what we do, Ryuji. We storm the place. We form a task force, arm ourselves, and attack the high school. Don't you think that'll work?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I believe the answer is obvious.
I really am liking the idea of just changing his heart.
That's your answer for everything.
He's crazy, and Yamauchi is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, and Ryuji's gonna say, no, you can't do that, but...
I really wanna, but that'd probably just mess up the track team's comeback. I don't want to cause him more problems. I like the look on Ryuji's face.
Yeah.
He's got that contemplated caveman squint.
I mean, how would that cause problems? Though maybe... Hold on, who's he talking about then?
No, we're talking... Oh!
No, not Takeshi. Why don't we change Yamauchi's heart, you idiot?
Why would that be a...
There's no... with Takeshi, we just gotta talk to him.
Yeah. So they're just gonna have to decide on their own.
Hey.
You know, track ain't a team sport. At least sprinting wasn't.
Yeah.
You've got teammates, sure, but you're really just looking out for your own time. That's why I never thought about asking people for help or trying to solve our problems together.
Hey, that makes a lot of sense. Just the types of activities he was doing naturally lead him to start thinking of things in a certain way and approaching problems in a particular way with the skills that he has acquired.
Right.
And again.
But I can't ignore the stuff they're going through now. I mean, even though we had our own goals and shit, we were still running together.
Still under the same team.
They suffered with me, gritted their teeth with me. Honestly, I think it was only because of them I was able to run at all. So I can't just go and turn my back on them now, right?
Yeah, that's why we need to go change Yamauchi's heart.
I know that ain't the coolest thing to say, but it's how I feel.
No, it's pretty awesome, man. I mean, maybe a little hackneyed, but that's okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think it's cool, man. I was just saying that.
Huh?
Yeah.
For real? Thanks, man.
Yeah, you really are pretty awesome. Especially when you're not being dumb, but... it's the way it goes. Take the good with the bad. Complete package of a human being.
Now I can instantly kill enemies.
I don't know how that works. Okay, so I understand a couple of you guys have warned us not to get this. Here's the deal. We're already generally pretty overleveled.
Mm-hmm.
And in Mementos, we're going to continue to be overleveled because I'm going to spend
correct.
a large amount of time in there off screen. And so I'm not really too worried about gaining levels.
Right?
And besides, it's like, at the moment, we've got a bunch of people on the team. No reason Ryuji
We can just take him out if we have to.
There's no reason he has to be there. There's no reason anybody has to be there.
I mean, plus the chance can't be that high.
Right, what's it gonna do? Wipe it out like 8 times? And if there's an enemy that's got drops that you're really looking for, just don't have Ryuji in. There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of ways around it.
All right.
And it'd be convenient, like, knocking off a couple of those Anubises sure would have been nice. It would have saved us quite a lot of time.
Anyways, I'm starving. Let's eat some monja while we're here. Right now, all I've seen of this place is the goddamn toilet.
Yeah, well, you probably see the toilet everywhere you go, don't you, man?
That's true. We all do, Ryuji. It's what happens when you eat food.
You're Ryuji. I'm Jiro.
Dang it! Let's spin the roulette wheel and see who it could be. I'm guessing Makoto.
I'll take it if it's Makoto.
Yo, I'm thinking of heading over to the hideout tomorrow. I'm really in the mood to blow off some steam. How about we meet up and play some games together?
Okay, wait. I might actually take you up on playing video games.
Okay, see you tomorrow. I mean, we did just level him up. We could use the extra points. Damn, dude, this game console's making me feel real nostalgic.
For the time that you were a kid, even though you're still a kid?
Ah, shut up. What's this? Starphonius? Never heard of it.
Yeah, I think it's a knockoff of Star Fox or something.
Guess we just gotta give it a try.
Yeah, let's go.
Heh, this is exciting. I'm gonna give it all I got.
I wonder, is it going to be Star Fox or is it going to be like Gradius or something?
That title looks Star Foxy in its font.
Yeah, right. All right, let's go! Video games!
How's this?
A shooting game, huh? The whole retro space thing's pretty cool.
Hey, this music is like from Blaster Master.
You ready for my rapid fire skills? I'm gonna blast all the enemies out of here.
Yeah, video games!
Ah, crap, that thing's freaking massive.
Shoot it in the glowy eye part.
It's gotta be the boss. Okay, time for double rapid fire.
If you break my controller, I'll break your head.
Let's do it.
I can't lose now! Fortunately, I got the option! The designated number of times. Does that mean that I shouldn't go over?
Maybe.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
All right.
Aw, yeah, we kicked that thing's ass, no problem.
3 points? That's amazing!
Looks like we win. Your rapid fire wasn't half bad.
Hey!
The
Great!
guts needed to fight off the enemy ships. Okay.
Wow!
With the guts, I'll take that too. Jeez.
That was a really good event. That probably is enough points to get Ryuji up.
Probably, yeah.
Man, good job, dude.
Man, that was super fun. Games are so refreshing. They're all I ever do. I mean, damn, I'm getting real thirsty.
I mean, not like we can talk about video games. Or you guys!
Think you can make me a cup of coffee with tons of sugar, please? In fact, just pour some coffee on the sugar.
Ryuji, get out of my house.
For real? What a bummer.
Dude,
I hate coffee.
Yeah, you don't like coffee, and I got shit to do.
Well, guess I'll head home.
See ya.
And you guys thought we forgot about Hifumi.
Who?
Well, maybe you forgot about Hifumi, or
No, I love him.
yeah, that's
Oh,
what
wrong
I,
Hifumi.
That's what I thought. Anyway, let's go. Shogi! Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all!
What is this, a sports manga?
Think to protect yourself with that paltry defense. It's useless! Muda, 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 muda! Awaken dragon, let your shadowy hellfire consume them all! Dark Inferno Rook!
What's going on?
I love Hifumi. Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. With an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer.
I think she wins most of her matches through intimidation.
This is freaking awesome, is what it is. At last, everything is in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power.
Is its fiery roar telling you to defeat me?
Ore no konote ga makka ni moeru! Ahem.
Check.
I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack! Check.
Oh yeah? Well, I summoned Exodia, so there.
I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have. During a match, well, perhaps you noticed, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. I think it's awesome!
Yeah.
Darn it!
Right?
Huh? I myself find it a bit, well... My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the Shogi board as if it were my own kingdom.
I still think that's pretty cool.
I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my, subjects. However, I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet.
Sweetie, people make fun of everyone on the internet. You're okay.
People think I'm weird, or that I'm an otaku, or that I'm just crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too. Have confidence in yourself. That's like my catchphrase.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought.
Your tactics still suck, though. Jiro's just like picking up a piece and is like, this goes here, right? I don't know what's going on.
Can I also say that I'm really wanting to, like, scream out G Gundam quotes right now? I'm actively having to stop myself. Well, that will do for today.
Oh.
Don't act so smug, Jiro.
Oh, there's something I wanted to mention. Do you read weekly magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. So she's a model too?
No. She's probably doing one for like a Shogi magazine or something.
That makes more sense.
Probably the bottom one. She seems like the sort that might be into us being observant.
Let's find out. We're still low enough that
that it doesn't really matter, but...
Yeah. No, you clearly don't want to do it. I mean, she doesn't.
Right.
Yep, okay. She wants us to be perceptive. Yes, just like you said. You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand.
I get all my Shogi news from Shogi Jump Weekly.
I like how she's extremely confident and has no confidence whatsoever.
She's confident enough when she's playing.
Yeah, when
then she'll freaking kill you.
When she's playing, she'll just overpower you, the player, with pressure, but in all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But maybe if I can draw more attention to Shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular.
Isn't it already pretty popular?
Well, I doubt that it's something that a whole bunch of young people want to really get involved with.
That's fair.
At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself.
World National Checkers Competition.
I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today. Wow, so she's kind of like a big celebrity, and that attitude is freaking awesome.
Right?
I like it anyway.
I like it too.
All right.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Shut up, Baka.
Cut out that back mouth.
Your face is a back mouth.
That's it. You want to fight?
Let's go. Only one of us is going to live to see the next day.
You have?
At first, I was just texting you during class. Now I'm texting you during your morning meal. I'm incorrigible.
Hey.
What the heck? It's summer break. Ryuji, go. Let's get him almost all the way up.
So I called Nakaoka and Takeshi over here. I'm gonna tell them what that bastard Yamauchi is up to.
Well, will they believe? What if they start fighting?
Oh, that's what I'm best at. You probably didn't realize, but I recorded Yamauchi's whole convo back at the Monja shop.
Okay, so what you're telling me then is you were recording what he said through listening to it from my phone? That's kind of interesting, actually.
Yeah, isn't it smart?
It's a pretty terrible recording, I bet, but as long as you can make him out, that's all that matters.
I'm a genius, I know.
I'll give you this one.
Anyways, I might need some backup here.
Hey, I've always done it in the past.
Can you stick around?
No reason I'm not gonna do it again. Besides, you always back us up.
What do you want, Sakamoto?
Takeshi.
Nakaoka? What the hell? Are you guys gonna gang up on me?
Nah.
Dude, chill. I just want to talk with my fists. I mean, listen, this is what's really going on with the track team.
It'll be the rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. And the best part is, not only are Takeshi's parents loaded, but his mother's the president of the PTA. But until then, he can show the others the value of obedience.
This has to be a joke. Yamauchi said he'd make me the captain.
Is this real?
It's Yamauchi's voice, ain't it? You think I'm smart enough to fake that? And on top of that, shit's gone down just like he said. Yamauchi's right. I don't have talent. I'm not like you guys. I ran so damn hard, but you two were always so far ahead. How's a guy like me supposed to succeed? How am I supposed to be proud of myself? Proud? My dad always talks about how proud he is of his son. He told everyone I'd get a track scholarship like he did. That I'd follow in his footsteps as a second-generation Taisei grad. That's why I listened to Yamauchi. He said if I was the captain, he'd write me a great letter of rec.
I like how you basically made high school graduation into a Russian city.
Come on, man.
So you trusted what he was saying about Nakaoka because of stupid crap like that? Just shut up. What does a thug like you know? You couldn't know how I feel. Nobody does. Like hell I don't know. How long were we running together, huh? I went through all sorts of shit with you. Sakamoto. Who are you living your life for? Your parents? Teachers? Society? Maybe you should stop trying to live for them and just try living for yourself. You think you gotta betray people to be proud? Well, If that's seriously what you think, you're wrong.
Hey.
Nakaoka, you knew something was up with Yamauchi too, didn't you? I mean, the bastard's never been interested in track before. But you kept quiet. You knew he was walking all over you and you just let him do it.
Yeah. I was afraid. Without Yamauchi, we still wouldn't have a team or a place to belong.
I see.
You missed running that bad. You know, it ain't so scary not having a place you belong. You can kinda be free that way.
Honestly, I pretty much agree with that.
Right?
But, I mean, I've always sort of been cursed, blessed with solitude, so...
If anything, I'm more scared of being a crappy person. I mean, I used to be like you guys. Afraid, lying to myself. That is before I met this dude over here.
Hey, I haven't said a word this whole time, but, you know, I'm credible, I'm here, I'm the backup.
He's my bro man.
There we go.
I don't want to insult you guys or nothing, but I know you're probably really pissed about all this. So, if you want to hit me or something, go ahead. I'm ready. I've got the highest endurance, so I can take it.
That's really nice. Like, here it is. Take out your frustrations. I can take it, and I know you've got stuff to give it out. So if it'll make you feel better, then beat me up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the best that I can do. What a great attitude.
In that case, oh yeah! No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you missed.
Oh.
If you insist.
Okay. Huh? You're really doing it?
Why not? I think it's great. I mean, it's amazing how much steam you vent off when you start hitting things, especially in a situation where you're... You know, I punched a hole in a wall once, and I kicked a hole in a wall again. After that, I stopped hitting walls because that was expensive. You said it's okay, right?
I didn't actually expect you to... Oh, wait, hold on! Oh, God! Oh, did you really have to keep swinging so hard?
I'm actually starting to feel a little better already.
And Jiro just stood there and watched.
They don't want to hit him. Hey, you know, if you're still feeling okay, I bet I'd feel a lot better if I got one more hit in. Come on, man.
Me too. I think I can finally put all of this behind me. Nakaoka, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. So, you want to bring back the track team?
Hell yeah! You saw that, right? That was some serious violence!
I've got a tissue in my pocket. Do you think it would help?
All the band-aids in the world will not help.
Well, things turned out for the best.
Why would you say you deserved it? Jesus!
You utilized the abilities and talents you have to resolve a situation well. It's using what you've got to achieve a result. That is good. That's even smart.
Nah, man, I've been taking good care of this face. And look what ended up happening to it.
I hate to break it to you, but, well, I'll spare you right now.
Well,
By the way, they're probably feeling way better now. I think they're gonna be just fine together. Here, help me find my teeth. Thanks.
There's one over there.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Are you serious?
are you gonna pay me back? I mean, I let that happen, right?
You serious? I guess I can treat you to some ramen if you're gonna be pushy, but toppings cost extra.
Now hold on. I took the complete opposite meaning. I thought that he meant
Like to get him back.
you wanna hit me, but instead he was like, oh well, okay. Hey, Ryuji is all about treating his friends.
That's true. I like that he liked that answer.
Yeah, right?
For real though, you were a big help. You were pushing me to be cool that whole time.
You'd be a lot cooler if you'd like sort out your mouth, man.
Yeah. It's kind of like I was doing a sprint and you were running next to me.
Come on!
Really?
I mean, I was just standing here, man. I didn't do nothing. This was all you.
That ain't what I meant. It was like one of the metaphor things. Of course you weren't actually running, dude.
Hey, you're capable of learning things. Are you okay? Let's get you to the hospital.
We gained a lot of points that time.
Yeah, I bet he'll go up again the next time we have a chance.
Oh, I see. Endure. That makes a lot of sense.
all right then.
Anyways, let's head home. But seriously, I think I have a concussion.
You'll be fine. Just a quick trip to the hospital, convalesce for a week.
I think my mouth's bleeding, so we'll have to eat some other time.
It enhances the flavor!
If you say so. Oh man, it's Sunday. Let's go listen to Yoshi. Oh, I made myself sad now.
It is kind of a personal tradition for me to max out the best friend buddy guy really fast. And I mean, we maxed out Yoshida first, but
That's just how it turned out, dude.
Ryuji definitely gets priority among party members.
Oh yeah.
For you, Billy.
Yay!
Medjed's gonna attack. Man, can't. And Medjed just chill out and have some beers like they're buds. Aight. Let me drop some knowledge on you, buddy. We owning this summer break, man. We're doing it right, bud. Oh wait, I need that. Let me put that back.
Oh god!
Well, I'm not surprised, are you?
I'm surprised it didn't happen more.
Well, what do you think, commentator? Who's it gonna be?
Let me see here. It's probably going to be...
Makoto.
Oh.
You know it's gonna be Makoto.
I was gonna guess like Oya or something.
Ah!
Makoto! I want to go look for a book. There's something I'm curious about.
Totally gonna take you up on this.
I'm going to Booktown in Jimbocho.
Booktown? That sounds like a wonderful place. A wonderful, wonderful place.
Can you make some time since it's summer vacation? I'd like you to help me look for it. I have absolutely no ulterior motive.
Excuse me.
I'm interested in cognitive science, the field Futaba's mother was researching.
I'm really interested in, like, history and... Oh, wait, that's not what you're talking about. It's interesting. When I was younger, I read a whole lot of fiction, and then I ended up getting, frankly, kind of tired of it. They all seemed to be really formulaic and be the same thing after a while, which really just means I needed to read some different fiction.
Right.
But then I started reading a lot of nonfiction, and...
Reality's stranger than fiction anyway.
One of my most prized possessions is actually a freaking college textbook that I bought for fun, because I was interested in it.
Ah, you nerd.
Yeah, it's Three Kingdoms, so you can't be that surprised.
Well,
it's not like I got, like, biology or something. Who cares about any of that?
I doubt we will find any public information, but maybe an older academic journal may mention it.
Actually, we totally should. Let's do this. This seems extremely relevant to the future.
Thank you. I do hope we find something.
But hey, of course, you and I see eye to eye on a lot of things and have a lot in common.
I want to learn more about cognitive science while we wait for Futaba to regain her strength.
Oh, Makoto.
If only we could understand it more in depth, maybe we could solve the mystery of the metaverse.
I really love how she's doing this. Like, actually attempting to learn more so she can apply it. It's great.
It would make traversing it easier for us too.
Oh.
Well.
This is convenient. Hello. Goodbye.
Excuse me, please wait. Was there something you wanted to say to him?
Oh, no, nothing in particular. I was just surprised to see him here. I didn't mean to intrude between you two.
No need to be so considerate. He's just carrying my books for me.
Oh, so he's your slave?
Yes, basically.
I also often beat him.
Excuse me? Is she a friend of yours?
She's my fellow Shogi warrior.
Oh, please, she's your master.
Warrior? We just play Shogi together.
Oh, you're using her terminology, so to speak. Is she the professional Shogi player you had mentioned before? The master strategist?
Man, I really should have picked the other one, but that was too awesome to pass up.
Right?
I see.
I admit I only know the rules, but I'm intrigued to learn how a professional Shogi player thinks. Is that a book on Shogi tactics?
Did you write it? Oh yes, I come here to purchase old Shogi strategy books from time to time.
Pardon me for asking. Could you teach me some strategies? I believe this knowledge would benefit me greatly in the future.
Oh, sure, if you'd like.
And thus, the original reason we came here for has been swept up.
Because you guys have told us, we know that that Hifumi was originally going to be the playable character, and like maybe they were either fused together as like a single party member, or
I think so.
Something like that. Anyway, it's quite fascinating that of course they would get along. Well, if it's about Shogi, then to attack, you will need to be creative with your approach and sacrifice pieces with no remorse.
So, plan on enticing your opponent to focus on your sacrificial pieces so you can advance a counterattack?
Yes.
Yes, you seem to have a talent for this.
Meanwhile, Jiro's like...
Another strategy I enjoy is to use bait pieces to draw your opponent to your side of the board.
I see. That way you can surround them and...
Man, if I don't get any points, I'm just gonna do it again,
Maybe
but...
the useful information? Kind of praise them?
Yeah, that's a good point. There
Bam!
we go, got something out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What she was saying was so interesting. I lost track of time.
I thought it was interesting too. You want to keep talking?
I'll catch up with you later. Could you look for the book we had discussed earlier?
Come, slave. I have found a friend, so you just waste time somewhere else. Go run my errands.
So nothing promising, huh?
Shall we return
I
home?
think we should go home for today. In the ongoing saga of the cat interrupting the Bittersweet Gamers recording session...
At the end of an episode, it's amazing how he times this so well. So this time, the frantic meowing, we were like, oh no, maybe he's been out there too long. So go to let the cat in, and now he's got a mouse. Now it's just a little bitty mouse, so it's no problem, right? It's not like it's a giant rat.
I mean, he'd be able to just...
Which he's done, because he takes out mice in 1 or 2 bites. Unfortunately, this mouse was alive, so he begins playing with it. It keeps getting away, and then he keeps catching it again. And then at one point, he becomes... as in the cat, becomes extremely stupid and lets the mouse get away.
We all roll ones eventually.
The mouse immediately bolts for a sticky mousetrap from the last time this happened.
And gets stuck.
The cat then pounces on the sticky mousetrap and gets stuck.
And so we had to deal with that.
It was probably toxic, so we had to do some stuff to clean off his hand. When he was dashing around with this thing stuck to his hand, he was like vibrating it super fast and whipping it around, and I mean, he beat the crap out of that mouse while it was on the thing, and the mouse just completely KO'd itself from being wanged on the ground like 50 times in a row. It was extremely ridiculous and would have been funny if it weren't,
if we didn't panic from the cat the cat now having like sticky junk on its paw that could poison it.
Speak for yourself. There was no panic involved.
I was panicking.
Okay, well, I wasn't. I was still actually kind of laughing and trying to come up with a way to get it out. Anyway, so it's ridiculous. And, you know, no cat wants you to, like, hold it still and start applying, like, cooking oil to its paw. And it was, oh, for goodness sake.
It was 3 people versus 1 cat, and only 2 people came out alive.
Billy will be missed.
What?
Oh, well, anyway.
We've decided we're going to hang out with Sojiro, even though it won't level him up, but it'll get him close.
I guess we can't do the shrine during the evening.
Yeah.
How are we ever going to find a free day to do this?
I have no idea.
Well, we'll get somewhere eventually. It's still not enough!
Not even a chance to give him a gift? Oh wait, that only happens to women. I don't understand what you're trying to pull here. Nakamura-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. Much higher than 30%, I'm sure.
You mean 20%?
20%. Wow, I was giving him too much credit.
Yeah, we just constantly kept comparing Yasuhiro and Chihaya, and Chihaya just comes out on top.
Yeah. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh?
It's not absolute at all. You want to test it again?
Yeah, I think that sounds better. Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment.
I want to know why it is that you're so hung up about this. I mean, it makes sense professionally. This stuff is obviously extremely important to you, and you're able to make a living doing it, so
right.
It makes sense that that would be kind of like talking shop, I guess.
Yeah.
But, I mean, well, clearly it's her own personal problems, and we'll find out what they are.
You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control.
Why do you believe that people are so powerless?
Almost like the laws of nature. Eternal. Impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world.
I mean, I'd like to say something kind of cheesy, like anybody with a strong enough will can do it.
Yeah.
Anyone can change fate.
How can I become one of those people, Nakamura-san? I want to be a Phantom Thief too!
Oh, this is a difficult question to answer. I mean, that's really the honest one.
Right?
But, well, considering that I'm always harping on about will. Strengthen your will.
But I don't have any descendants. Oh, you meant something else.
Okay, let me give you a different answer. Become stronger.
My will? Do you mean to say I'm too easily influenced by my own fortune-telling?
Yeah, actually.
This city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations.
I mean, obviously you can do the whole fortune-telling thing,
yeah.
But...
There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Nakamura-san.
Just like she has no confidence in her own agency or the agency of others.
It was a small, traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people.
Well, that sounds peaceful.
Yeah.
And, I mean, kind of a miserable place for a young person to be.
She's here in the city now.
I mean, I don't, you know, I like small traditional towns and whatnot, but, like, what are you gonna do when, like, the average hair color of a place is gray or white, you know?
During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course.
Ah, I see. So it's really not a good place for someone who is not elderly.
Too traditional! Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. There, I...
Awoke to your own supernatural powers?
I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now.
Oh man, whatever happened must have been awful.
Right? After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It whispers to me at night when I sleep.
Humorously, I actually am using Stone of Scone as the compatible persona.
It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers.
Ah, one of those, I see. Like she was... Like, you have special powers, you're a monster.
Yeah.
Especially in a place like that.
That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own.
Okay, well, you aside, you're talking about selling holy stones, but you're selling rock salt crystals and ascribing to them supernatural powers. I understand that you want to help people, but why do you think a rock salt crystal is going to do something? Is it because you think it gives them something to believe in?
Some kind of psychic placebo?
If that's the case, then wouldn't that mean that she would actually believe in people's will?
Maybe?
So, I mean, the reason why that she does that, knowing what they actually are, is... Or why it ended up being rock salt crystals, like, the reason is really pretty important, I think.
However,
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything.
Well, yours might. It clearly means a lot to you, but, I mean, unless it's actually a magic rock with special powers, that's something that is meaningful for you. But is
Not
it meaningful?
others, yeah.
You can't impose that meaning on other people.
After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? Damn right it is!
Mere, huh? I mean, that makes sense coming from her, but I don't appreciate that. Well, there she goes.
If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength.
Good freaking luck.
Confidant event over.
Because somebody's suddenly deciding, like, rah, I'm gonna do it myself. Like, especially when you have not been acting that way, it's going to be extremely difficult for them to stick with that in any way.
Although, the chairman would be really mad if he found out.
The chairman?
Of psychics!
oh,
Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Ha ha ha.
So, does somebody who owns a crystal ball that controls the world...
Hey, leave me out of this, man!
That's been owned by everyone important throughout history, Napoleon, Genghis Khan, George Washington. Is that person dictating that you have to provide them with so much money per month?
Probably. I made that assumption earlier. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time.
Yeah, there you go, that's it. I kind of want to say that, but actually
yeah.
I should say this. I think, like, we've been doing too much of the believe in yourself, use your own will. It's like at this point, rather than encouraging her to, or rather than saying, I have expectations of you, now it's probably good to just be like, yeah, sure. To affirm, you know?
Right.
Nah, she didn't like that either.
Right.
Guess I should have stuck with the other.
I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate.
Man, we just can't get her right at all.
Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune-telling for you.
Well, I mean, it was interesting enough, but we didn't really do so well.
All right.
Well, you know, there's just some confidants we can, some we can't.
well then.
Thank you for today, Nakamura-san.
You
Until
know,
next time.
Yeah?
I'm gonna reload that and get that right. Not gonna make you guys suffer through it, though.